Okay, I'm back. And so, so for the first workshop, you were given a complimentary pattern, which is what we demonstrate, as well as the video. So again, in the featured area where it has all the featured posts, you'll find that if you scroll over. We also do a knitting challenge. So whatever we're demonstrating, we challenge you to do that this week and practice. And then we finish with those people who want to share what they learned or insights or share gratitude. Our online course, again, that's an optional thing, but it's in my course is what stores all the patterns, as well as, most importantly, the recordings of all the workshops, so that if you miss one, even though the workshops are free, but if you miss one, you can go online and you can get a recording of it, which is included in the course. The online course is basically, I started it for me to gather all the beginner-friendly things that I found on the internet, including most likely videos and articles, so that I want other people's journey to be a lot less overwhelming as mine was, because if you get lost on YouTube, you can get very overwhelmed. So it's a step-by-step process of how to do it. And so in the featured, again, there is, you'll see some of the modules, and it just, again, you'll see it's line upon line, precept upon precept, just one thing at a time. And I keep it all in beginner language and just the beginner kind of things that you need to know. And once you know the beginner stuff, then you can really have fun to do other things. So here's some more things. There's knitting resources. So other groups or other workshops or podcasts that you can follow as long. So I'm just one place that you will be a support to you. But there's other ones. Just be aware that when you go on other maybe workshops of other groups, that they're most likely, because I attend some of them, they're generally not beginner. So just be aware of that and just kind of observe and don't remember, in anything, any new skill, you have to crawl first, then walk, and then run. So keep it simple, Sherry, is my life motto. So it's keep it simple, student. Let's do one step at a time so that you get to the point where you become a proficient machine knitter. So there again, this is my husband. This is my happy place of where I like to do. You have your own story of why you started to machine knit, and it's been a great blessing in my life. Okay, this is what we're going to do in the first few weeks. This is what we're doing on week 3. This is a cast on rag to replace scrap yarn when you're casting on. Okay, a 7-minute beanie. This one takes probably an hour. Some socks, gloves, cables, V-neck sweater, some pants, a V-neck short sleeve sweater, skirts, tops. That top has cables going down on each side. A dress, very easy. That was for my daughter's honeymoon. Again, some raglan sweaters, a very basic box sweater, and just adding color, stripes, and duplicate stitch, very easy. And just some other designs that we'll be learning. Blankets, and there's my grandsons with their matching shirts on, or raglan sweaters. Also, we'll be having probably 1 or 2 workshops on circular knitting machines. That's how I started, with circulars, and then I realized I wanted something bigger because it only does a panel so big, and I wanted bigger, so I went to flatbed. But you can have a lot of fun and teach your kids and grandkids on those. We'll be doing this on there, the circular, and that's something as well that I made on my circular knitting machine. They're just 8 individual tubes, because the circular does it in tube or a flat panel. But this is my tube cardigan, very warm because it's double thickness. So anyway, this invite